As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective, and my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful
Welcome
fans.
back to the vlog. It's Deanna Simone, and I'm here with another video. I am doing a volume and frequency squat cycle for 10 weeks where I'll be reaching a new personal record. I lost 2 weeks of footage, so I'm missing my redo of week 3 and also week 4. So week 3, I'll go back and recap. I redid week 3 because I didn't feel strong on the 3rd week of squatting. I couldn't get through all my sets, so I just felt like I wanted to do that over and just pay more close attention to like why I wasn't reaching my goal. So when you're trying to get stronger in the back squat, you want to start with the proper technique. And I felt like my technique was off a bit, so I paid more attention to my warm up, some dynamic stretching before my routine and my redo week on week 3. So this is like a checklist for me when doing my barbell squats because week 3 was pretty hard for me. I just want to make sure I have proper stance, also my grip and posture when performing the squat. This will help you lift more weights and reduce the risk of injuries. My hips were feeling kind of tight, so I made sure I paid close attention to my dynamic stretching because you want to use full range of motion when squatting. So you want to squat all the way down parallel to the floor or even like below parallel. That's what I try to do because I want a deep squat. That's another goal I have when doing my barbell squats. I want to have a deep squat, and this will help you engage more muscle fibers and also it will help you get stronger. So with that being said, you want to make sure you're using a variety of different reps and also sets because we're squatting for 10 weeks. We want to make sure that we have a nice conservative amount of time in between each session to recover. So every week is not going to be a high amount of reps or a lot of weight. We're gradually getting higher with the weight that we lift, so some days are going to be like 60% of your personal record, and then it's going to be like 2 sets of 3. And those days I cherish because those are the days where I want to use my full range of motion. That's where my mind's at. And it should be that way when you're doing your higher sets and reps too. But because we're doing such a small amount of reps and sets and then a smaller amount of weight, you really can practice your full range of motion. Make sure you're getting deep in that squat and just paying close attention and focusing in on the movement. So you want to try to incorporate different variations in your training. Now, the first 3 weeks of doing my squat cycle, I felt like I was doing really good. I felt really excited about going in and doing my squats. But then once week 3 came and I was doing more sets, I started feeling a little bit more fatigued and tired. Like I said, you're going to be squatting every day. So you want to have a nice amount of time in between to really rest in between your sets, and then also you don't want to do too much work. So what I've noticed is on the days where I'm doing legs, and actually when I'm actually going up in weight, it's going to get a little bit harder and it's going to take me more time. So the more weight I'm lifting, the longer my rest period is going to be, because resting 2 to 5 minutes is going to help you get stronger. So if last week I did like 6 sets of 8. In between each set, I took a 2 to 5 minute break in between my sets. And that means that my squat session was going to be a lot longer than it normally is. So I'm not going to be able to get through my whole workout. And that was kind of a downer for me because I want to get through my whole workout. But noticing how tired I was in week 3, it wasn't helping me at all. So I felt like as I go up in weight, maybe it's best that I only do like squats and RDLs. And then the next leg day, do squats and glute bridges, or just do my squats, glute bridges, and gliding slides. So this is going to help me progress slowly, and then also I won't feel so fatigued after my gym session. I tell you, after week 3, I was so tired and I was kind of frustrated with myself because I couldn't get through all the reps and sets when it came to my squats. And that's the main purpose of this program. I want to be able to get stronger. So I had to take some things away when it came to my leg day routine to successfully get through my squat cycle. That's my main goal. So some days you'll see that I'll do, especially on leg days, you'll see that I'll do like my back squats and then I'll just do RDLs, or I'll just do back squats and 2 sets of RDLs instead of doing 3 sets of RDLs. And it's all about focusing on your quality of the workout, not the quantity. So if I can't get through all of my workouts in that session, it's okay. It's better to do a few good sets with proper form than to rush through a bunch of, sloppy sessions. And also make sure you get enough rest. It was your girl's birthday, then Thanksgiving came up, so I was doing a lot. I was running around a lot, so I wasn't getting an adequate amount of rest and nutrition to help me recover and also grow muscle. Because I'm trying to get stronger, I want to grow healthy, strong muscles, so I have to eat that way. And I must say, girl had a couple drinks. She was out a little late. So we have to get back into our routine, especially during this time. Make sure you're getting enough sleep and eating enough protein to support your training. And also, seek out some help if you need it. Find some qualified coaches or trainers to help you out with your squat and help you with your technique. I know when I first started this program, I did not know how to do a front squat and barely knew how to do a back squat at all. But I really sought out my brother and I asked him a lot of questions. I showed him playback videos of my squats so I can learn to do a proper squat. I've even gone to the gym with him to teach me how to do a proper front squat. Good morning, y'all. I got my hair in my 2 knots. You see the little knots? They so cute, but I think I'm just going to leave those in all day because I'm just working today. Not doing much. Today's workout was really good. I just did the back squats and 3 sets of RDLs. I didn't go and do the glute bridges and gliding slides. It's going to be a lot of work now that I'm doing more sets and heavier weight. This week, I'm at 75% of my personal record. Your girl is tired. So I had to do 6 sets of 8 today. By the time I got through the second set, I was already tired. So this is what I mean when I say, don't even worry about doing the rest of your workouts because you don't want to overtrain yourself. And I definitely felt that last week. And it's so funny because when I first started this program, I was starting off with week 0 if you look at the program, and that's like a tester week. So the sets are a little bit high, but also you have some sets that are lower. but the percentage that you lift is low. I feel like 60% and under is very low to me. I love those days. So I didn't do that week, so I jumped right into week 1, and I feel like now I'm like, oh snap, I feel like the weight is getting heavier faster. Whereas when I added that 0 week, I felt like it gave me like gradual time to get used to the squats. And this is like my 3rd, 4th time doing the squat cycle. And every other time I start off with week 0. So I'm definitely feeling the difference. And that's why I want to pace myself now and not do so much work on leg days. Now, arm days are different because I think I'm doing lighter sets. And what I probably should have done was on the days that I do lighter sets, right? Do leg days. And then the days that I do arms, make that the heavier set. So it would be like Monday and Wednesday, which are heavier sets. I would do arm days, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday do leg day. So I wouldn't even do 3 leg days. I would probably make that Friday an arm day as well. So if you want to do this program, that's a little tip for you, just so you don't get tired. I'm really challenging myself right now. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll switch it up because I am midway through my challenge. So maybe I'll switch it. But I really enjoy doing full out legs on a Monday. Like, I love it. It feels so good. And that's me being stubborn and not trying to switch the program up. So instead, I'm just not going to do the whole leg day program. So we'll see how next week goes. Maybe I'll ask Dwayne to see what would be better for my development when it comes to strength. And like, no, you definitely should switch it. So I'll ask him on Wednesday or Friday. I don't know if I'm going over there Wednesday because he's off. So maybe I get a little break, but we'll see. I'm going to drink this protein drink. I have to make my tea and get ready for work. It was a long weekend. We went to the Poconos. I had so much fun. Unfortunately, I got no footage on my camera because I deleted it all. Don't ask me how. And I got some footage on my phone. So maybe I'll put it in this clip at the end. You can see my adventures and how fun it was. Or should I put it before? I'll put it after. It's a little treat, you know.
As I get a little older, I realize life is perspective. And my perspective may differ from yours. I want to say thank you to everyone that's been down with me. All my fans, all my beautiful fans.